Hey guys, so today is Saturday, February 8th, and it's a snow day, snow weekend here in Oregon, and I'm kind of stuck in the house. My car, well, number one, my car broke down last weekend, and so my uncle is working on it, and in the meantime, my dad had another car that I was going to drive, and then it snowed, and it's freezing rain right now, and it was freezing rain all night, so under this, or over the snow, we have snow, but then over it is like a sheet of ice, so I've just committed to not leaving the house this weekend, and I hope it's cleared up by Monday, because I need to get back to my normal schedule. I'm going to miss both my OA meetings this weekend, so I'm a little bit bummed about that, but, you know, I'll do my own thing here. So I wanted to film a video and check in with you guys. I'm going to try and film a couple of videos, I think, but we'll see. I haven't fully decided yet. So this video is about body care. So body care is really important to me because in the past, and especially at my heaviest weight, I got a lot of rashes, and especially in the skin folds, and it's not fun, obviously, if you guys have had them as well. So I wanted to show you some products that I use and have used in the past. I have a product that I've not used since my surgery, which has been over a year ago, but I held on to it because I thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna make that video about body care, and then I'm just now getting around to it. So after surgery, I have very sensitive skin, and after surgery my skin just went a little crazy. I had huge welts and rashes, and I'll insert some pictures now. So yeah, you can kind of see how bad they were, and it was painful, and it was just, they were not clearing up at all. So what we used, my aunt helped me, and I had an open wound from one of my incisions that was not healing as well, and so we actually had to go to wound care and pack it on a daily basis. And so she was over every day helping me with that, and so she would help me with my shower as well, because the rashes literally like were from here down and then maybe stopped at my thighs. It was just a nightmare. So what we used, and she was a caregiver prior to what she's doing now, and she used this stuff on one of her clients, and it's called, well, I'll show you first, Antiseptic Perennial Cleanser, no rinse, deodorizing, hypoallergenic. Clean and deodorize. Use this product alone or as part of the DermaHealth 2-step process to cleanse, medicate, and protect the skin. So I think this is made for people that are unable to shower as just like a skin cleanser, but it did not sting at all. It was really nice, and actually we used this in the shower. I would stand in the shower and she would kind of spray me down, and then we'd kind of like rub it in and then shower it off because my skin was in really bad shape. But that helped a lot. The other thing that helped was, I'm sure you guys have heard of this, Nystop powder, Nystatin topical powder, applied to affected areas 2 to 3 times daily. I was putting this on my whole body, and when we first picked up the prescription, we went, like my aunt and I, again, when I say we went through a bottle of this in less than a week. And so then, and it had refills, so I called in the refill, and they're like, that bottle was supposed to last you 30 days. And I was like, on what planet? Like, you know, I have a huge surface area. So, but the doctor was able to call it in and get that overrided or whatever we had to do. But it just was like, okay. So that stuff really helped a lot. And then what I've used for many years, probably since my 20s. I didn't use this in high school, but definitely as I got in my 20s and got heavier, is my old favorite, baby powder. I'm a baby powder junkie. I don't like my skin to stick together, and I feel like it smells too. I mean, just to be honest, like, hey, we don't like smelling, but let's be honest here. So from my early 20s, I just started using baby powder in my skin folds, and have continued to do that. And honestly, I think, you know, other than the surgery rash, it's very rare that I get a rash on my body, or even like a heat rash between my thighs, something like that. It's really rare, and I think it's because I'm proactive by using that baby powder to keep the skin nice and dry so that it can't chap. So baby powder is a staple, an everyday staple. And deodorant, big person staple. I mean, nobody wants to smell, let's be honest. So deodorant is vital, and I just use Dove. I've used Dove for many years and I really like it. The Nice Dot powder, I don't think it ever expires. I have, let's see, not too much left. It's like maybe like to here, but I've held on to it just in case I ever do get a rash. In the past, I've gotten twice where I got a yeast type of infection in my lower stomach skin fold. I didn't know that's what it was, but it was red, painful, like really red, like cherry red. And it was kind of like seepy almost. So what I did at that time, and this was I think in my late 20s, was use diaper rash cream. And literally it got to the point I was just smearing that stuff on and it was not healing. I finally went to the doctor and she's like, well, yeah, you have a yeast infection in your skin folds. Gave me that yeast infection pill, Diflucan, and it was cleared up in like a day and a half. I mean, it was just silly that I spent all this time trying to heal it on my own when that was exactly what it was. I think I've had that 2 or 3 times since then, and yeah, so now I know what to do is you know, get a prescription for that medication, because that really helps me. If my skin looks a little bit red or kind of has that chapped texture, then I'll use this Nice Dot powder just as kind of like trying to catch it before it turns into something, and it seems to work totally fine. So it works good, and it's only by prescription, so unfortunately you can't buy it over the counter. Do want to say too, I'm fighting a little tiny bit of a cold, so if my voice sounds a little raspy or my breathing is like a little bit like bronchitis-y, I don't know how to describe it, but that's why. So now on to other skincare items, so not necessarily to prevent a rash, but how I like to keep my body looking good, smelling good, fresh, whatever. This might sound obvious, but showering is important. When I was at my heaviest weight, you know, it was hard to stand in the shower for a long period of time. And sometimes I just didn't have the energy to do it, but you have to make yourself, because your skin needs to be clean. You know, get off those dead skin cells, just freshen up. So showering is important. For a moisturizer on my face, I've been using the Clinique Moisture Surge, and this is what it looks like inside. It's almost kind of a gel base. It's expensive. I bought it over, I bought it on Sephora over the internet, and because I really wanted something. My skin was feeling so dry, and I don't love it, especially for the price. It was like $30, and I justified it by saying, oh, I have a 20% off coupon, and then I forgot to use the coupon. So I woke up in the middle of the night like, oh shoot, I didn't even use my coupon. But you know, it does the job. It feels like it kind of puts a layer of smoothness on my skin. It doesn't feel like it actually sinks in. But I did want to show you that, especially because we have such cold weather right now. Another item that I've been using is the Vaseline spray-on lotion in the cocoa butter. There's a aloe scent, which I'm not crazy about, and then a shea butter scent, which, you know, again, like I was like, eh. So cocoa butter is fine. I generally, oh, let me show you. It doesn't really shake. It sprays out just like a spray-on sunscreen if you've ever used that. But yeah, this is good. It soaks in really fast. It's a little bit expensive. I think it was $5 or $6, which, you know, it's not that terrible, but yeah, so give that a try if you are interested. Another thing that I've been using, I got this bottle quite a while ago. It's the Josie Marin Argan Oil, and it's almost gone. It's like here. I use this when I really need an extra moisture, and like today and right now. Yesterday my skin was so dry, it just felt like it was burning. And also my hands get very dry, so I'll usually put some, especially on my knuckles, get really, really dry. So I'll just put a drop or two of oil on there and then put a lotion on top, and that really does the job. Lip moisturizer. These are those EOS balms, and this one is Sweet Mint, and it's pretty good. I usually use Burt's Bees. I have like one at my desk, one here, one in my purse, just kind of everywhere. But this one I got for just home, so it's part of my nightly routine, and seems to do pretty good. These I love. Body Butter by The Body Shop. You can see it's kind of a, well, it's obviously a thick texture. It's a body butter, but they smell so good, and they're thick, and they don't leave you feeling greasy. I'm a fruit scent person, so I just love the smells of these. My favorite is actually the Sweet Lemon, and they discontinued it. I didn't even know they were discontinuing it until I went back to buy some, and it was friggin' gone. So I might buy some on Amazon or something. Another scent that I've tried with The Body Shop that has been discontinued for a while, excuse me, is the sweet wild cherry, or wild, I think it has sweet in front of it, maybe not, wild cherry. I love cherry scented stuff, and so I found a shower gel in the cherry flavor, loved it, and so I tried to buy the body butter, and it's very hard to get. On Amazon they sell some, but it's like $30 for a tub like this. Normal retail is $20, but I buy them on sale. Usually you can get them 40 to 50% off if you time it right. So $30 for a tub I'm unwilling to spend. Plus, you know, I don't know how long it's been since it was manufactured. I mean, it's been not available in stores for quite a while, so the scent may have gone bad by now. The other thing I like to do, which I have to be careful of obviously at work situations, is body sprays. I don't wear perfume, but I do wear a lot of body sprays. And again, these are from The Body Shop. These are body, room, and linen spray, but the body is in there. When I buy them, the gal's always like, oh yeah, do you use these to scent your, you know, bedroom? And I'm like, nope, spray them right on my body. And she's kind of like, oh, and I said, hey, it says body on there, okay. So this is the pomegranate raspberry, and then the mandarin and tangelo. These two are my absolute favorite. I have repurchased them many times, and just a little spritz I usually do like that. That's it, and I feel like it makes me feel more confident with my body, because especially at my heavy weight, I was always self-conscious. I felt like I smelled, or like someone was gonna think I smelled. So I wanted to be proactive about that, and I still feel that way. So anyway, I hope this video was helpful, and let me know if you have any questions. Also in the comments below if you want to leave any tips on what body care items you use, and that way we can all as a community help each other. So talk to you soon. Bye.